Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. It's doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 19 May 2025. We are outside. We are outside. It is kind of cold outside. Um, right now, what is going on is that we're gonna be tasting some chips, and then we're gonna go back in, just better. Because my battery's kind of low, so I want to come in. Today we are tasting another chip. We are tasting Ruffle, cheddar and sour cream. Now with this one, I realized just how much there is to say about Ruffle. So, the cheddar sour cream, I could tell you the first part, which is basically that, for some reason, Ruffle kind of was my top chip. Well, simply put, Ruffle was my top chip, right? And if I was to go with why it is my top chip, there would be two reasons. When I went to the apartment, Ruffle was my favorite, and I would eat chips every day. So there's a couple of years of eating Ruffle every single day. Second, Ruffle really had some really good flavor that they took away. Like the hamburger was really good. They had the fried pickle flavor, which was really good, and now they took it away, right? But lately, Ruffle, I don't know, they've been taking risk with some flavor, sweet and spicy, poutine, and now cheddar sour cream. Now, cheddar sour cream, there's a bit of a special thing. I did taste it before. However, I don't remember if it's Ruffle. I don't remember if it's this because Ruffle changed their design shortly after I tasted it. So by changing their design, a lot of their flavor, you're like, did I taste it or did I not taste it? Which is super cool because they did change it very slow, very lightly. Still does something. So I'm actually excited to taste these. And by the way, you guys say, yeah, dude, you just said that it wasn't your favorite. We tasted in the last week 4 different flavor of Ruffle. I think it's safe to say that we forgave Ruffle and we're willing to give them another chance in their. The fact that we tasted so many of them is a testament. So cheddar and sour cream. You guys know that my favorite flavor in the world is onion and sour cream. So this is kind of similar. What I'm looking for is a very cheesy flavor, but still reminiscent of cream. Now, it smells really nice. It smells really nice. On paper, this is quite simple. In reality, it's actually quite difficult. Sour cream contains the word cream. Cheese is made with what? Milk. Cream is what? Milk. Cream is a part of the milk, the froth of the milk that they put into cream. So the two of them will be very different. You see, the odd thing with cream is it's texture-wise, but it's also for calming the flavor. So, for example, with sour cream and onion, the onion being very, very tasty, sour cream is going to become and allow it to be a bit less powerful, and add a bit of sourness to it. So with these, however, the cheddar is a bit more similar to the sour cream. So I'm quite excited to see two products that are so similar fight for the top place in the flavor of on a chip. Design-wise, the bag is fun, right? There's no description. I'm not gonna be mad about it, right? Because again, description is nice to have, but so the description on a bag of chip or something like that, right? It's nice, but it's not nice. If you're tasting a product for the first time, or if you're tasting product in general, you have a YouTube channel or whatever, it's nice because you can get something to to make it different. If you're not, if you're if you're eating the same chip 2 or 3, 4 times, you only gonna read the description once. And there you go. Bag wise, a bit disappointed. We have all of these of chip versus all of this of air. So I felt a bit betrayed, but you know what? Y'all can save this with flavor. So without further ado, let's get it on. Mmm. Mmm. I'm not sure about these. I am not sure, but they're good. Wow. Really nice. I think I know what I did there. Mmm. I made the biggest mistake. Once again. What was that mistake? We assumed. So with assuming, something very bad happened. We were wrong. That's the worst thing that can happen. The Ruffle chip. I'm gonna use a potato. When you forget what it is, it doesn't taste great. Sorry. When you're used to it, it doesn't taste great. When you rediscover it, and then because it's crunchy, it's very thin, very crispy. I think I would prefer a more potato-y chip, which does the job. Really nice. Really nice. Flavor now. I really thought that cheddar was gonna be the main source of flavor here. It isn't. It is the complete opposite. So the sour cream, it's like a brick, and the cheddar comes to alleviate the taste. So very strong, very potent. The sour cream. However, it works. Why? It's almost as if your chip was dipped in sour cream, and then when like, holy shit, this is sour creamy. You have a little bit of taste of the cheddar. The reason why I'm not sure about this one is I don't think that sour cream is the nicest of flavor for a chip, or in general. I don't think that. That being said, the little bit of cheddar taste is really good, and cheddar would be really easy to overpower. It would really be easy to say all I taste is cheddar. So I think this is actually quite nice. That's pretty much it. They're good, not great. You see me complaining a lot about chips. Here's why. You guys know my story. When I was younger, no chips allowed. Went to the apartment, all the chips. Chip became colorful. Chips contain MSG, which is something that chemically enhances the taste, and come and stimulate your taste bud. My apologies. So I became quite addicted to chips because, my apologies, everything else didn't taste a lot. Then we took a break. Now we're re-tasting chips, and I'm like, okay, well, in my brain there was so much more than that. They're still good, they're still enjoyable, but it just doesn't feel the same. That's why. Anyway, love you guys, take it easy. Peace.